friends. How are you doing? Is anybody else agreeing that it's a very long winter this year? I can tell you it's been a long winter. We have gotten a lot of snow, so I'm kind of over the snow. So braved the weather yesterday, which was a nicer of the days of the winter. It was about 22 degrees, lots and lots of wind, but I said, you know what? It's time to go to an antique mall. So I went antiquing yesterday. I went to an antique mall. It's in Salamanca, New York. It is an old mall that they have made into an antique mall, and it is full, and it's huge, and it's full. And I noticed they opened up another room since the last time I was in there. So I did find a lot of neat finds. Wait till you see what I've gotten. I'm going to take you inside the mall with me. I did film some of that, and you can see some of the booths. There is two booths that I especially love to go to. One is Primitive, and I noticed since the last time I was in there, now that lady has two booths side by side. So there was a lot more to look at, and oh, my heart is a Primitive girl. I love Primitive decor, but I do love farmhouse, cottage look also. So I try to incorporate them. Like, I love white dishes. They are so pretty to decorate. I love tablescapes with white dishes. I have quite a few of them, but I still love the Primitive. I love the dark browns and the tans. Obviously, you can see this with my kitchen. That's what I like. But I did notice one thing is I have a trending kitchen now because I have a two-tone. I have tan, and then I have my lower cabinetry, which you can see in the back is dark brown. I guess it's a trendy kitchen now. I had no idea, but I guess it is. But anyways, getting back to, I went antiquing, had so much fun. It was just so much fun to get lost in old antiques. So I'm going to take you along on my little shopping trip, and at the end, I am going to show you my finds. And a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a glass of wine, whatever you want, and let's go thrifting.
Well, let's go shopping. This is the Salamanca Antique Mall. It is an old mall that they have made into an antique shop, and it is full, and you will see that in this video. I did pick up this plate, looked at it, thought it was cute. I'm really looking for white dishes. And in the back corner, I found this picnic basket. It was $50 in perfect shape. Picnic baskets seem to be the in thing right now, and baskets in general seem to be the in thing. I always look at crocks, and there were several crocks to look at, and as you see through my little stroll through the antique mall, I did look at a lot of crocks. I love that jug. It is so cute. And oh, look at these bowls. I have a complete set of those bowls. I did not need any more bowls. And at this booth, they had this beautiful quilt. It was a wedding ring pattern, and it was $135. It was absolutely gorgeous and in perfect shape. I love this striped picture. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was $39. Just couldn't bring myself to bring that one home. And I have been looking for a desk for my living room. This one is just absolutely perfect. I liked it, and I am still thinking about this desk. And look at these Pyrex bowls. Oh, they are so pretty. I just love Pyrex bowls. I love bowls in general. Well, welcome to one of my favorite booths at the antique mall. It's the Farmhouse Cottage Decor booth. Look at this sideboard. It's been painted. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was half price. It has little bunnies for the drawer pulls. It was absolutely adorable. This booth always has a lot of really unique finds. Look at this brush. I may or may not have picked up this brush. You shall see. In this booth, there is a lot of cottage and farmhouse decor. I picked up a lot of pieces over the years at this booth. And now we're walking into the primitive decor booth that I was talking about. I absolutely love her decor in this. I have bought several pieces from this booth. Most of the fabric items are homemade. Look at this snowman. I think it was $95. And I'm really thinking about going back and buying that. This booth is just one of my favorites. She has a lot of unique items and a lot of very old, primitive, rustic decor. And here is more jugs. I have thought about picking up a few, and I'm looking for a certain size, and I just absolutely love to look.
Did I tell you this place was really big? Yeah, it's really big inside, but it's a lot of fun. It's just a great place to just stroll through and reminisce a little bit about different things. So without further ado, let me show you my finds that I brought home from the antique mall. So I did pick up a food grinder, they call it, but I'm going to call it a cheese grater. And I want to put it a candle inside, but I am actually going to make it grungy. I have a mix that I can put on this and it will make it look rusty, and I plan on doing that. But for $2, I had to pick this one up, and I can make it look old and grungy. But this was $2, and it's, it's small, but it's cute. So I did pick up this book. It is The Nation's Songs and Hymns. It originally cost 4 cents, but it has a lot of the national songs like Home Sweet Home in it. It has a Star Spangled Banner, all the words, the Battle Hymn of the Republic. It has a lot of really neat things, songs in it. But what I plan on doing with it is I'm going to take a few pages out and I'm going to frame them and then put them out, especially at the 4th of July. This is something I'll decorate with, and it's already antiqued. I do not need to antique it. It is already antique. But when I saw this, I'm like, oh, these are really cute. Just to put in a picture frame or on a clipboard and put it up. And I just thought it was kind of neat. And it was $18 and it was half price. So it cost me $9. $9 that I'm going to take it apart and do some other projects with it. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you my age a little bit. This one is Mother's Day of 1974. Well, in 1974, I was born. But I am a Holly Hobby girl. I love Holly Hobby, and I have a collection of Holly Hobby plates. And I someday will do a tablescape with Holly Hobby, but for right now, I just kind of collect them. And like I said, someday, maybe when my nieces come over, I'll have a little Holly Hobby dinner party and they'll like it. But this is something I kind of bought for me because it just kind of hits home. And we all have that, ladies, don't we? That there are certain things that we absolutely loved. And I remember Holly Hobby, I had a lunchbox. I had the whole doll set, but I loved Holly Hobby. And this was $6. So if you were a Holly Hobby girl, leave it in the comments. I know there's a few of you out there. I'm not the only one. Then I picked up this goblet, and I would say this is pink. I don't think it's depression glass. It cost me $3.95, and It's a water goblet, it says. But I picked this up because, you know, when you're having your glass of water or iced tea or something, you might as well have it in something pretty. So this is why I bought this. This is kind of just like my thing. I think the tag's going to be kind of hard to get off, but that's going to have to have some gold gum. But that was $3.95 just so I could look pretty when I'm drinking. And is there anybody else that loves these Pyrex bowls? I absolutely love them, and I will be doing a future video of my Pyrex. I have quite a few pieces in my collection, and I have quite a few of these nesting bowls sets. I do have the green set, but this is like the plain. I don't know much about it. I just like to collect it, but this is just going to be to use every day. It's not like my other ones that are on display in my pantry on my shelves. This one I'll just probably end up using. And I'm going to tell you something, ladies. If you do not have one of these, you need one. You mix something up and you can pour into anything. Absolutely love them. And this was $4.50. $4.50. $4.50. And it does have the Pyrex on the bottom. It's a real Pyrex, but it was $4.95. Or excuse me, $4.50. I mean, who couldn't bring this home? So it's green. I don't have a lot of green, but like I said, I do have a complete set that looks like this, but this is just going to be my everyday bowl. I've picked most of the stuff I have coming up at the two of my favorite booths. And this one right here, when I picked it up, this is the Farmhouse inspired one. And she has a lot of vintage stuff. Her booth it's really pretty. I've gotten a lot of goblets there, old silverware, old ironstone plates. Hers is really neat. Pick up a few neat things at her booth, the lady that has the Farmhouse cottage style. And I picked up 2 brushes. I know. What would I need these for? But at Christmas time, I actually got some cards. They were like index cards, and they said like winter on them, and I think skating or what have you. And I picked up those, and I didn't have a brush because I had seen them displayed in a brush, and I'm like, I really want a brush. So I didn't get one, but I got 2 for $20. Now these were, I mean, come on. These were a little overpriced. I'm not going to tell you they're not, but I absolutely love them. So this is kind of what inspired me to get it. And I just printed this right off my computer this morning, but you can put this on your like entryway table, and it just kind of goes in here. I really love the idea, and this says welcome on it. Or you could put like, display your Christmas cards in here. I mean, how sweet is that? I know. It's just kind of they're neat. But I wanted some brushes. I saw the brushes. I paid the $20, and I got 2 brushes. So they were normally $40 for this set, and I got them half price at $20. So what a bargain. So at that same booth, the Farmhouse Cottage, which is booth number 749. And look at her tags. Isn't her tags just so cute? I got a cutting board because I do want to put cutting boards here all the way across. I just want to do just a few cutting boards and just have them setting up like this. Just like that. You know, it's kind of setting up like that. Just to have something different, you know, because right now, I mean, I always have a lot of stuff on my counter. I have my country cottage canister sets, and then I have my wooden spoons and my candle and stuff like that. But I thought, you know what, when it comes springtime, I really just want to put cutting boards here. And I think it looked really cute. I have a couple of ideas of different designs that I want to go to. So I'm going to put some of my inspirational ideas right here. And you can kind of tell me which ones you like, or send pictures if you have done it yourself. At a different booth, I happened to pick up this red-handled cookie cutter. This is for Christmas time. I mean, it's red, it's old, and it's a gingerbread man. Isn't that so cute? So I picked that up. This is actually going to be a Christmas item, but this was $4.95, and this was not half price. The primitive booth that I like to go to, I took a lot of extra pictures. So I'm going to put some of the pictures that I took right up here so you guys can see them, and I'll put them in the reel also. But her booth is $198, and I got it called a slim tree, and it's slim, and it looks very primitive. But for Christmas time, it's going to be so cute for next Christmas. So I ended up picking that up, and it was $10, 20% off. So that is super cute. She had a taller one too, but I think that one, it wasn't as cute as this one. This one is just absolutely adorable. I picked up a small basket. I would say, this is a berry basket, and this is crazy. This was $5, but I really, really liked it. Just to put some decor in it. I was planning on for Valentine's Day putting some hearts in it and setting it around, or for like Christmas you can put different things, but I have a spot in my office that I'm probably going to put this in, and this is like right on one of my shelves, and I think this is going to look adorable. But it has the metal handle, but paid $5, and this was not on special. If anybody knows anything about Avon Cape Cod, I love Avon Cape Cod. My mom sold Avon, so I have a lot of Cape Cod, and I have collected it over the years. And I got a cream and sugar. Here's the creamer, and here's the sugar bowl. And this was booth number 740, and it was $2.50, and this was $2.95. So, it didn't cost me that much, and it kind of just adds to my collection. I did a short that I'll link below of my decor that I used with some of this. It was just a quick little brunch that we were doing at Christmas time, and I had out these dishes, which I'll keep these dishes out on display on my shelf in my dining room until after Valentine's Day, and then I'll put them away. And then last but least, I did pick up at my Farmhouse ladies booth, I picked up this basket. I really thought it was cute, and it was $20, and I paid $10. But please let me explain. This vessel packed up all of my stuff as I was carrying it around the antique mall. I was able to put all of my stuff that I purchased in it. So when I took it up to the counter, I had everything in one basket. I've been looking for a basket like this. I absolutely love the color of it. It will look so nice in my dining room, is where I'm going to put it, probably on my table. It's the perfect color with some greenery in it. It's just going to look perfect. And it was a great vessel to carry everything around with me. $10 wasn't a little much, probably, but I absolutely Thank you for coming along with me on my thrifting trip and me showing all my finds here. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you. I hope that you're healthy and happy and enjoying. Have yourself a wonderful day. Happy thrifting. Thank you for watching. See you soon.